princes, princesses, and royally non-conforming individuals. Today we're going to talk about consent. Have I really not talked about this yet? Huh. Okay. Now everybody knows what consent is, right? Do we know? Do we know? Consent. Google. What is consent? Consent is an agreement between participants to engage in intimate activity. Consent doesn't have to be verbal, but verbally agreeing to different sexual activities can help both you and your partner respect each other's boundaries. Oh, super easy, nice and simple. Consent is this radical idea that people are autonomous beings who get to decide what they do or do not do with their body. Lady people do count as people, but no, it's actually not at all simple or easy. See, the idea of consent can be hazy or confusing when you're a princess. Why? Princesses tend to have pretty terrible role models for boundary setting, and also princes don't always have the best consent practices. Some of them are shit. So, let's take a look at how the Disney man people stack up when it comes to respecting the bodily autonomy of princesses. Philip. Prince Philip is totally that creepy guy in the club who cuts in when you're just there to be dancing with your girls and then keeps trying to hug you and touch you even though you really clearly do not want to be touched. And then he fucking thinks it's okay to kiss you while you're passed out. Super rapey, dude. Super rapey. Yeah, you know the chick. You danced with her once. But dude, bro. Just because a girl dances with you does not mean that it is cute or romantic to kiss her while she's unconscious. This face. This is the face of being violated in your sleep. How long was she asleep for? I mean, that's gotta be some, like, real bad morning breath. I'd be so upset if someone kissed me. Yeah, we're not doing well with the Sleeping Beauty front. Prince Florian from Snow White is hardly better than Philip. He sang to the girl once. She ran away. And then he sees her asleep and thinks, oh, I should kiss her. Grade A creeper. So there's this lesson here that if you kiss a girl while she's asleep, you will find true love. That is a terrible lesson. What the lesson should be is that kissing sleeping girls is fucked up, as are these curses that you have to break by kissing sleeping girls. Now that I think about it, maybe it's these evil queens who really need the consent training in this situation. Alright, now it's time to talk about this asshole. Henry. His name is Henry. I know, no one knows that his name is Henry because no one fucking cares. He has 2 lines, barely has a personality. He's really not the point. For someone who is like really not the point of the conversation, he sure does come in with a big sense of entitlement. First off, can you imagine leaving a party and then the guy you were dancing with physically runs after you as you go? That is terrifying. I think. Fuck that. No. Also, I don't remember there being a whole lot of negotiation or conversation about the whole marriage thing. Henry seems to be the kind of guy who listens more to arbitrary happenstance like fairy shoe sizing than to the actual opinions of women he may or may not be attracted to. But it doesn't matter because he's the prince, so he gets what he wants. Consent is important for marriage as well, no matter what size your feet are. Aladdin is definitely a boundary pusher. He climbs into her bedroom window. Oh, no, don't do that. That it's not cute, not romantic. Dude, I don't care if you flew in on a fucking drone-powered unicorn. That is not romantic. That is creepy. But at least he's not kissing sleeping chicks. Lesson: do not climb into girls' windows. It will not get you a romantic carpet ride. It will get you arrested. John Smith. Now, he doesn't actually physically force himself on Pocahontas at any point in time, which is great, although his people do non-consensually genocide her people. So yeah, that's an issue. Here we learn that cultural context and racial trauma don't matter if you're super hot. Yeah, that's how it works, right? No, that can't be it. The Beast. His name's Adam. Again. Who cares? He's controlling and abusive, but not rapey, so good job, Beast. I guess. Who's next? Shang! Shang is cool. Shang is great. Granted, he did think that she was a dude for the entire movie, pretty much, so that's not saying a lot. Here we learned that when the bar is really low, all you have to do is not be actively horrible to look good. Thanks, Shang. Eric. Eric wins. Eric waits for enthusiastic consent. To a fault. There are literally a chorus of sea creatures singing to him about how he should kiss her, and he drags his feet so long that he fucks up everything because she can't actually talk to tell him that she wants it. Eric, honey, thank you. You're lovely, you're adorable, you have great eyebrows. Learn to take a fucking hint. What do we learn from Eric? We learn that consent doesn't always have to be verbal. That's very clear. That is clear. That is very clear. All right, well, that's all I have to rant about today. So if you enjoyed this, you could like and subscribe to my channel, or follow me on Facebook or Instagram, or don't. I don't know. It's your life. Live it the way you fucking want to. See you later, interwebs. I just discovered something. When you lick the fingertips of your gloves, you can use your touchscreen. Now all you modern princesses know.